So, good morning, everyone. Today, my name is Ugandema, and my first officer flying with us today is Ishidenduk. And for the first sector, I'll be taking off from Paro, and he will be flying you into Kathmandu. Our flight time will be approximately 1 hour, and we're expecting fine conditions all the way to Kathmandu. Kathmandu is also reporting fine weather, so we hope you enjoy the flight. Thank you.
Paro, Bhutan 400, are ready for departure.
Bhutan 400, winds calm, runway 33, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 33, cleared for takeoff. Bhutan 400.
Okay, lights all on, bleed on. Manflex 23 SRS, auto thrust blue.
Checked. Thrust set. P1, rotate. Pause the climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Full heading. Set speed 145 knots.
Heading is set. Speed 145 set.
Okay. Set left heading 315.
Left heading 315 set.
And we'll stay Victor Mike.
Checked.
Heading 320.
Heading 320 set.
Checked.
Swapping lead now.
Roger. Autopilot 1.
Checked.
Speed selected 160 knots.
Checked.
Flaps 1.
Speed check. Flaps on.
Checked.
Secondary copy enter.
Okay, standard set.
And setting standard left. Standard set. Cross check passing out of 180 now.
Checked. Flight level 320.
Park to ground, 34, approaching overhead.
So what we did for departure out of Paro today is we took off on the runway 33. So we had a low deck of clouds sitting towards the south. So we had a clear path towards the 33. So what we did was we took off out of the valley visually, heading towards the north, and then basically turning through the valley, taking the turns, widening our turns as we depart from the valley, and increasing the radius, so it'll help us climb out of the valley, and just basically reducing our speed to make our turns a little bit tighter and climb out of the valley, get our minimum heights, that's 16,000, and then we set course direct to Sipso, and we are now just about, we've just entered Nepali airspace, and we just entered Nepali airspace, and we're just flying towards Tumli, and as of now we have approximately, that's traffic permitting, another 40 minutes of flight time remaining. And in a short while, as we'll be able to point out the mountains, as on this route you'll be able to see the highest Himalayan mountains.
Good morning, this is your first officer once again from the flight deck. And for those passengers sitting on the right, if I can divert your attention out once again. We're just coming abeam the world's highest mountain, which is Mount Everest, standing at 8,850 meters, which is approximately 29,035 feet. How you'll be able to identify Mount Everest is it's a pyramid-shaped structure Right in front of Mount Everest, you'll be able to spot a saddle-shaped mountain, which is the fourth highest Mount Fitzee, standing at 8,516 meters, which is approximately 27,940 feet. In the start of the ridge line, the first mountain that we saw was the fifth highest, which was Mount Makalu, standing at 8,463 meters, which is approximately 27,766 feet. Kathmandu, as of now, is reporting fine visibility conditions with few cloudings around the vicinity of the airfield, temperatures of 17 degrees, so we do expect some light turbulence as we make our way into Kathmandu today. We have a remaining flight time of about 25 minutes, which would be subjected to ATC controller. And for those of you getting off in Kathmandu, we wish you a pleasant stay. For those of you flying onwards to your next destination, we wish you a pleasant flight. On behalf of Druk Air and the crew, we'd like to thank you for flying with us today. Thank you and touch the What we'll be doing is we'll be descending down to 11,500. There's a waypoint called Kuras, which is about 17 DME from the Kilo Tango Mike VOR. We'll try to configure slightly early. At about 21 nautical miles, we'll be starting to take our flaps. We'll be coming in at about flaps 2 in configuration 2 over Kuras, which is about 17 DME. From there, we'll be pre-selecting an altitude of 8,900, and we'll try to follow a 3.5 degree glide down to 8,900. And the actual procedure starts at 8,900. Along this route, we'll try to configure fully, get the gear down, and set all our landing flaps. At around 9 DME, we'll commence it. It's quite a steep descent. It's about 5.3 degrees. So we'll commence a steep descent all the way down to 3 DME of Kilo Tango Mike. At 3 DME, we'll be taking a 3 degree glide down to our minimums of 5,000, which is inclusive of CDFA. And if you have the runway inside, we can take it visually and land. If not, then we can go around or the missed procedure as briefed that time. So just a quick brief on what we'll be doing right now. Thank you. Flaps 3.
Speed checked.
161 as a reaching flight level 160, only track to Omupa.
Check out. Alt.
2,000.
Minus 5.3 pre-Sabla.
Checked.
Paro.
Above is offset. Not expecting any traffic below.
Checked.
300. 200.
Checked. Going forward.
Check.
100.
Check.
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard. Retard.
Spoilers. Reverse green. Decel.
And you're pretty.
Checked.
Auto brake off. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard. Retard.
We've arrived and landed in Kathmandu, and as of now I'm just setting up for our next leg, which would be a return back to Paro from Kathmandu, and I'll give you more details later onwards. Thank you.
V1, rotate. Positive climb.
Gerald. Runway track.
Checked.
Heading 022.
Checked.
Namaskar, Kathmandu approach.
Approach Bhutan 401, namaste. Turning right now.
Bhutan 401, Kathmandu approach, namaste. Climb to flight of 270, stand by for ident.
Okay, already we are reaching 7,500, so
Check that.
trying to keep the confirm.
Confirmed. Nav. Kimti.
Checked.
Bhutan 401, stop climb at flight level 250.
Kazangpo, good morning to all passengers joining us from Kathmandu on board. Welcome on board of flight KB401, our service from Kathmandu direct to Paro. Presently, we're just climbing through 31,000 feet. We'll be leveling off at 33,000 feet, which will be our final cruise level to Paro, which is about 10,000 meters or 10 kilometers above sea level. And for those of you interested, coming up on the left-hand side, we have a beautiful view of Mount Everest inside. Mount Everest is the triangular pyramid-shaped peak, appears to be situated slightly in the center and further back or further north, and appears to have a slightly more darker appearance. You can't miss it today. Everest is approximately 8,850 meters or 29,035 feet high. So this is what we're doing. We'll come overhead the runway and then we'll turn left on left side of the valley, and then what we'll do is then try to come around and turn and increase our radius through the valley visually, and then descend and be on our final approach track. We should be aligned with the runway at around 100 feet. 100 usually happens between 100 to 50 feet. So the reason why runway 15 is challenging is because of this small hill here, which we'll demonstrate to you later as we fly into the valley. So as we turn and make the final turn, we just have to make sure that we are clear of this small house on the right, which we call it the Mr. Smith's house. We just need to be 13.5 here, 15, so we're well above MSA. Okay, flaps 3.
Speed check. Flaps 3.
Sure. Okay. Okay. Okay, speeds is now just 9 knots. Okay. BS 600.
Checked.
And 12,000 set.
Checked.
Speed.
Bhutan 401, Roger, winds 180 degrees 06 knots.
Roger, thank you.
All checklist completed, confirm?
Affirm, Captain.
Okay.
Just the landing right now.
Okay, flaps full.
Speed check. Flaps full.
Roger, GPWS terrain off now.
Terrain. GPWS is off now.
Thank you.
Paro Bhutan 401, turning final for runway 15.
Bhutan 401, winds 160 degrees 05 knots, runway 15 clear to land.
On profile.
1,000.
Checked.
$500.
Speed manage.
Checked. Speed managed.
Checked.
$500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard. Retard.
Spoilers. Reversal screen. Diesel. Seventy knots.
Checked.
Auto brake off.
Bhutan 401, make it runway via Sarah Tango, stand 3, report marshal in sight.
Sierra Tango, stand number 3, for your march inside on Bhutan 401.
500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard. Retard.
I hope that was a good approach, and I hope you enjoyed the flight. I hope you enjoyed flying with us on Druk Air on our Kathmandu to Paro sector, and we look forward to seeing you again. Thank you.